Our next guest is one of the preeminent TV newsboys in the business. He is a White House correspondent and the Saturday anchor for the nightly news. He also has his very own program on the recently launched MSNBC channel. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the busy and talented Brian Williams. Brian! Thank you very much for being with us here. Now, I made that silly face because
you did. Thanks a lot, very much. That's great. That's great. I got a Rolex.
Oh, good for you. I kind of know what this Microsoft NBC channel, but what exactly? It's a combination of Bill Gates and NBC, and what do they do?
We thought a lot of networks, Dave, were going with way too few letters in their names, and a bunch of us got together. I have it down to 2.2 seconds, MSNBC. It takes me a while, but you know what? It's worth it in the end. It's a...
Which end is that, Brian?
Well, you know...
Hey, wait a minute. Hold it. I'll clear this room and subpoena every one of you.
It is a cooperative venture between the good folks at Microsoft and the good folks at NBC. You know them.
Yeah. Oh, do I ever? And is it like a 24-hour cable news service?
We never go off.
Never go off the air?
Oh, we're always on.
And how much of the broadcast day is devoted to just showing pictures of Bill Gates' money?
Well, we just room
after room.
You know, that's how we open the broadcast day. We had the Blue Angels for a while, and then their hourly rate got prohibitive.
Now, a lot of people think, and I did not know this, but I don't even know if it makes sense, that you somehow are being groomed to replace Tom Brokaw when he decides to step down. Tom Brokaw, a fine journalist, a great anchor man, a good friend of mine. And is there any truth to that? Is there?
I do most of my own grooming, and it's just something. It's. I don't think we want this conversation to go down the road of, you know, filling in for network icons, Dave. So
But you and Tom are friends also, aren't you?
I was kidding. I'm kidding. No, we're very good friends. It's thanks to him that I'm there.
Yeah.
And you know, his house is wild because it's always Macarena night, and he was on it before anyone else in this country. God, I can remember. I guess we were doing the Macarena in the late 80s.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really quite ahead of yourselves.
Yeah, trendsetters. Oh, it's nuts. It's nuts. You go in, you're parking the car, and you can hear the pulsating rhythm of that song.
And you and I live in the same general area, is that right?
Yeah, we're very... Boy, you got in late last night, huh?
I get in late every night. It's a long damn day entertaining America.
I got in, and my wife said, "Boy, late one for Dave." And I said, "Yeah, you know."
And you fell for it.
It crushes me when.
I can mix it up pretty good with
it. I think it's when you drive by my post and you act like I'm not even there some nights.
Well, we should get together. We should hang around or something.
Yeah, like you mean that. But anyway.
This guy. Oh, I mean it.
No, I'm downtown all the time. Colonial Barbershop.
So, can you give us a sense now of what's going on in the Middle East? Everything all right there? Clinton and Iraq?
Nuttiness this past week. I talked to... This is the information you're not going to get from Rather last night, I see. But I talked to some sources. White House Press Secretary Mike McCurry. There's a little bit of embarrassment. That second round of missiles toward Iraq.
The mop-up mission.
There's a problem. The president hit the wrong remote. You know, a lot of us have TV VCR remotes. He's got a third that says, you know, cruise missiles on it. Yeah. So it was late. You know, he's reaching around and hits to turn on the Late Show, and evidently 17 missiles launched.
Oh no!
Right then. Oh
so
yeah.
Then
you can't take them back once they're launched.
Not.
There's no like missile mitt system. So you know, he's down to the 2 remotes now. Hillary's going to take the third.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
You may be too funny to be in news.
Well,
You know,
it's
it's Brian Williams, the wacky anchor man.
Don't act like we didn't talk during pre-show cocktails, but a lot of it, Dave, has been the alcohol talking over the years.
Yeah, well, that's good. Listen, thank you very much for coming by to spend a few minutes of our third anniversary with us. Nice to meet you.
It's an honor.
Thank you very much. Brian Williams, ladies and gentlemen.